And we are live! Welcome back, everybody, or to everyone who's new, just welcome for the first time. I had no idea this was what the stream was going to be this week until like 3 days ago when we rapidly decided to change it. And it's super exciting to actually have something to do in the middle of all of this. You guys will probably be aware, but there's something going on here. the whole world has been seeing it. We're pretty much in the midst of the biggest civil rights movement any of us will have seen during our lifetime. So this stream is kind of a way for a lot of us creators to do something. You know, if there's a reason we can't get out, we can't contribute in some other way, this gives us an opportunity to band together and use our creativity to help. It can feel like our art kind of becomes less valuable during a time like this. Like, if you're writing a book or something and the world is changing around you, it's like, how can I get up every day and write this story about people who turn into dragons or whatever? Or how can I write this script about a YouTube show about a robot talking about fiction when there's so much happening? But it's still valuable for a lot of reasons. One of those reasons is because we still need it. The world, it needs to change. You know, we need to see evolution over the course of time. We need to adjust to fit the needs of the world we live in. There's so many, it's hard to keep up with. You are amazing. We've already unlocked all our stories for tonight, so Cheers no longer have a reward, an incentive that they'll drive, except for to help change the world. If you're all ready, I want you to relax, close your eyes, open up your minds, and prepare to have an experience you might not have otherwise had. With our first story for this very special evening. Sometimes it happens in stream where we're just getting so many cheers I can't talk anymore for gratitude. So that might happen here and there. Am I forgetting to breathe? I'll work on that over the course of the stream. But I'm excited, and you talk fast when you're excited. Clip what? Me saying I've got to breathe? Yeah, real compelling content there. Your brave host gasping for air on the stream like a beached whale or a fish on the deck. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little biased, but yeah, this community is the best. Don't tell any of my YouTuber friends. We'll have to fight, and I'm sure we would. I'm sure we could have, like, gladiatorial combat over which community is the best, and we would do it. Last time of Tale Foundry Writing Group, Benji gave the writing group prompt unlike any other. Yeah, I guess that's accurate. Last time on Tale Foundry Writing Group, Benji yeeted a teacup across the room. I know if this were rehearsed, I'd be a lot more timid and, like, tepid, and I wouldn't be as willing to just make a complete arse of myself, which is fun. I'm not saying, like, oh, woe is me, I can't control myself and give the best performance. It's better to be, to be that way. LunaBear111, goodbye, Benji lamented as he threw his empty teacup to the carpet. It had betrayed him for the last time. The drama. I know that's what you guys come to this stream for. And I'm pretty sure my catchphrase is some kind of long multi-syllable word like esoteric or hermeneutic or something like that. I'm sure there's some word I never stop using that I haven't caught on stream. I would love that, actually. At some point, if there was like a supercut of a word I use embarrassingly often. It shouldn't, but it makes me happy. I do say didactic a lot. Take this one for the Tea League. Cheers, mates. Round of applause for something we probably all feel at this point, for something extremely relatable despite being a completely different world. Throw those tentacles and taloids up in chat. Starful the Great, take a breath, Benji. Get that sweet oxygen, it's good for you. This is true. I've got to remember. Maybe I'll just get like an oxygen nose piece with a tube, and during the stream I can just not breathe and get good quality oxygen the whole time. Maybe I can do that. Get myself a breathing apparatus. I'll get an IV that just oxygenates my blood for me. Become essentially an automatic anaerobic organism. We are officially at 11, apparently. Awesome, you guys are the best. So what does that mean? That means we're at like $550 for donation, which is huge, and by far the most this stream has raised in a single session. Y'all are beautiful and amazing. So I think a lot of people probably feel this way as well, kind of removed from the situation. Especially watching protesters. You see them gathering on the front lines and clashing with police and stuff, and you go, well, thank goodness I'm not there. Sometimes, right? And it's not a good feeling. You don't go like, you feel kind of powerless as a result. You're like, well, I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna be protesting, so do I do anything? Do I think about anything? And the thing this story provides is the perspective on the situation that there is usually something you can do, even as far removed as this man, Herman, in his lighthouse out on the coast. He can watch and see where the needs are and do what he can to offset them, right? And that's what we're doing tonight in the stream. We see a need, we see that there's something out there, and this is what we can do. We could also go march, we could also go protest, but not all of us will. And like I've said earlier, I'm not going to do that either, because I don't necessarily have the psychological fortitude for it. So this is a reflection on, you know, your ability to contribute, even so far removed. And I think for a lot of us, it should resonate. It definitely does for me. So Aaron, thank you for the really amazing piece, the really empathetic look at this situation. Take a sip, take a breath. I don't know why I'm holding the cup this way. It's like impossible to drink because my schnoz gets in the way. Now soon here, as is custom during this stream, I'm gonna have to make a pilgrimage to the porcelain throne. I'm gonna have to get out of here and do a quick respite. Throw open the gates to Ragnarok and let gush forth what does. Because it's only been like 2 hours, 2.5 hours or something like that. But it's been a lot of tea and a lot of water. All possible words. Just happy to listen to these awesome stories with you all and to sim for ACLU. Well, thank you for that. It was weird. A couple streams back, we had a whole conversation about the term simp and like how and why I would ever use it. And it's like, it really isn't something that would ever be in my lexicon or vocabulary, but it's out there and it's in parlance and people are using it ironically. So, you know, but really, I just don't like surrounding myself by the variables that so many people provide. RPG Grenade, that's why I learned so much about psychology and the human mind. It's how I manage social situations by simply knowing how people will react. I mean, for me, it's almost like when there's 12 faces around me, maybe I could like start to figure out what they'll react like and what they'll do like, and I can like start to, you know, suss some of them out and figure out where to be in the room. But when it's like 1,000, I don't know. There's gonna be like somebody 2 ranks over who might be crazy, or crazy is not the right word for it. Someone like 2 ranks over who might be malicious and might do something totally unexpected, and I can't even see it in their eyes at that point. You know, that's the kind of thing I worry about. Think about what we should do if we reach 20 in chat. What you guys want? No, Des Otzel, bad. No nudes. Anyway, I don't care. I don't care about that. We're not here to talk about OnlyFans. Usually, they'll read the stories that didn't get read live on stream. But this week, they're not doing that because this is an exceptional situation. And not all the stories, like, you gotta vet the stories this week because they're about such a sensitive topic. So, they're figuring out what to do. And I think what they're gonna do is a karaoke event. And they're saying if we reach 20, I should go sing in it. I cannot sing, so I hope you want voice cracking. We'll see. We'll see. I think that's a pretty fun idea, though. We'll see. You guys are really gonna put me in that situation. Out my shower voice. Okay, I'll sing, but I will not dance. That is where I draw the line. I know I've talked to Ducky about this before, but I have a mortal terror of dancing. I will only dance with my lovely girlfriend Holly. She'll get me to do it because it's just fun, and she like is a foil to me that way. But otherwise, like I just don't like it. Doesn't come naturally. It's weird. My body, like I've got all these gangly talons and things, these gangly limbs that I don't know what to do with. I feel like a marionette without string. I'm no expert. I just do this for a living. I didn't know if we would get here. That's definitely the highest that number has ever been. It will probably never be back there again for a single stream. I love you guys. This is amazing. God, there's so much love and appreciation going on here. I've never run a thing like this before. I've never been a part of something like this before. The closest thing has been Tim's charity live stream, where I just came on and like talked about writing for a little bit. But man, it's a different thing entirely to watch the chat and to watch the love in the chat. It's so rad. And this will be preserved for posterity with the VOD. And I know I just did this. I promise I wasn't doing like a cup check for my man breasts. I was massaging my sternum, because when I sit like this for a long time to do these, the muscles like bunch up, and I'll do this a lot during a stream. That's why. It's just like my body is revolting against sitting in a chair for 3 hours. Also, holy cannoli, Endermore, thank you for the massive cheer, getting us most of the way to our encores for the evening. Oh my goodness, massive sub bomb by Itanchi. Itanchi, thank you so much. That is super rad. Well, I'll just talk over the sound of the subs in the background, but everyone who got a sub, enjoy being a part of the private group. And the reason I chose the ACLU for this is because they're kind of a back-end contributor. They contribute to tons of different movements and things like that, but mostly they're about like litigation side that you can't really get to just by picketing, just by protesting. There's going to be representation that needs to happen and fees that need to be paid and things like that. So us together using our art to raise those funds is massively helpful, even though it's not as spectacular or maybe as galvanizing on a personal level as actually going out into the street. Revises, thank you so much for the huge sub bomb. All y'all who are new to the private group, welcome. Quick reflection, we have raised over $450 already this evening, and it's not even been 30 minutes since the stream has started. You guys are doing great. This is awesome. Thank you all so much for joining. Gate, thank you so much for the sub bomb. Everyone who's got a sub, enjoy. Deviacon, thank you so much for the sub bomb. Hilkin Gambar, thank you so much for the sub bomb. Everybody who got a sub, welcome to the Foundry proper. Endermore, thank you so much. That is massive. What a huge contribution right at the end of the stream. Cheers for Endermore and Larry simultaneously. Throw those tailloids and tentacles up. Thank you, dude. That is rad. Okay, I believe, could be wrong, I believe this is Larry B. Haven, I think. But everyone together, end systematic racism, Black Lives Matter, absolutely. And you have, you know, what looks like a family, right? And then hands coming in from outside to help them, because that is what it is. It's not, it's confusing, because when you're not in the middle of it, it's like, should I do this? Like, is this my fight to fight? But yeah, it totally is. You don't have to be the person affected. You don't have to be in the middle of it to be a meaningful hand that reaches in from outside. So if you love this sentiment, throw up your tentacles, throw up your tailloids, cheer for it. It is a lovely piece. Larry, thank you so much for making it. Let's move on to the next piece. So, I mean, could it be more true, like exactly true to what you are thinking, what you want to express? I am having trouble remembering who put this one together. I do have it on file, though. I can bring it up. But if someone in chat has it, this is the one thing I forgot to do about these, was to get the name down on paper for easy reference. So if anyone's got that for me, actually, I think I have it right now. This is Maddie Rose. Maddie Rose 620. Maddie, thank you so much. That is adorable. and awesome. This is something you're going to be seeing a lot of over the next months, probably. So expect to see it in art as well. And, you know, maybe you can't be out on the street doing this. Maybe this is your proxy for it, and it still matters. Even though you are not physically holding that sign somewhere, you made it here. And here it is being shown. And probably hundreds of people are still going to see it. So thank you, Maddie. Thank you for making your voice heard in this way. And I'm glad we have this opportunity. All right. So cheers for Maddie Rose. If you love this piece and you love the sentiment of sharing your picket here in digital space, if you can't in reality. Our next piece, really interesting. Write a Better Future. And this one's interesting because it's not like movement charged. It's not created with specificity to the movement. It's more about the world by and large, and really bleeds into that sentiment we've been talking about all stream, that artists can make a difference. Look at that, the script engulfing the world. That's how it can happen. You know, when something is compelling enough, when enough people see the art. I mean, that is one of the things about art, that it can carry a message and be something else beside. It can be beautiful and engaging and meaningful at the same time, separate from, you know, the message it's trying to convey. So here, this is a piece that has the opportunity to wrap around the world. Whatever you put on those pages, the world is going to see it. And we've been doing that all night. So thank you so much, Favorite Ginger, for sharing this piece. I love it. Definitely carries the theme of the stream. I don't know why I haven't said that before. The theme of the stream. Very appropriate. All right. Our second to last piece tonight, RPG. I love this. RPG grenade in chat. Throw your tentacles and tailloids up. This is a beautiful collage sketch. Really cool. I really like the stylization of it. I really like the line work. And I really like how many things you fit into one space without specifically coding it. You manage to create something that carries a lot of sentiments without being like, here exactly are my thoughts. You have someone writing, a person of color. You have the symbolism, the cracked inkwell. You have the book, the glasses, all the things this person needs to convey, you know, who they are, what they're about, what they mean to convey. And RPG, you're here in chat. You can tell us what some of these visuals mean to you if you want. And then you have the people by the tree, of course, very reminiscent of MLK's speech about that, about the future. So fabulous, fabulous thing. This is really actually just gorgeous stylistically. I really like the line, the dividing line you drew. That is fantastic. The, like, I don't even know what you call it. The dissolving border between the two images. Really solid stuff. And I'm sure there's things I'm missing here. So definitely fill us in chat. All right. Last piece for the evening. This is the tricky one for me because I didn't ask for this or choose it, but I would be remiss not to share it. Ducky Fluff, Write a Better Future. It's me in front of some graffiti. It's weird. I mean, I guess I am here basically doing that, right? What's in the picture. It's weird to see me represented in a piece of art like that. And it's double hard for me to opine on here and now, to praise when I'm right there. I will say, you made my shoulders very broad, which I like. I appreciate that. I'll take it. But awesome piece, Ducky. Thank you so much for contributing something to this. Thank you so much for reflecting on maybe how this stream feels to you. I that's the way I would see this. Such thick Benji, RPG says. Yeah, pretty much. And with that, we are done. The stream is officially coming to a close. Guys, this has been amazing. The stream is officially coming to a close. Guys, this has been amazing. We reached 23 encores, only 12 of which we were actually able to read during the stream, but there are hundreds not hundreds, at least 100 other stories. If y'all want to read them, go see what other people thought, you can always visit that page. That will be up. This VOD will be up if you want to go back and listen to this, relive this experience. That'll be up on our second channel, the Tale Foundry Scrapyard. And of course, you can always just donate to the ALCU, ACLU on your own outside of the stream if you want. But this has been a tremendous help. This has been an amazing experience. I'll share the final number with all of you later, but looking at this here and now, what is this, like $1,100? That's crazy. That is a huge amount going to this cause. Guys, I cannot thank you enough for being here. So, with that, I think we're going to wrap things up. Now, don't forget, if you were gifted a sub here, go visit the Discord server. That's where you'll get into the private writing group and reap all the benefits. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. I guess I'm singing karaoke to celebrate how much you guys have given to this and my gratitude toward it. And no laugh, I'm singing tomorrow. That's enough. So I'll see you all tomorrow in the amphitheater. But this is so rad, guys. I will remember this for pretty much ever. And I'm sure someday in the future, we'll do this again. I probably won't be posting on the main channel, so this is probably a very unique event for Tale Foundry, but definitely we'll use this platform. This is a more personal space, and I'll share more stuff like this with you guys. But I love that we had this opportunity. And, you know, don't feel like I provided it. All of you provided it by being willing to be complicit in my desire to help. All right, let's wrap things up here. Guys, have a great night. Stay safe, stay active, stay healthy. Do what you can to help, but also help yourself. Now, next week will be the same old writing group. The prompt is going to be the same as what it was supposed to be this week, close to the heart. So carry some of these feels over to that, and we'll read your stories next week. But until then, stay safe and keep making stuff up. I'll see you later. Bye.